So this is Hawken, which is to put it shortly, a mech simulator, sort of. You've probably heard about MechWarrior Online. This is similar in some respects, but also quite a different game. MechWarrior Online, if you've played any of the numbered MechWarrior games, 1, 2, 3, or 4, you know what MechWarrior Online is. You basically play kind of a tank-like vehicle. It can be reasonably slow-paced, and it's a little more simmy, managing your heat, equipping heat sinks, weapons in different slots, firing various weapons, being able to take out different parts of the enemy mechs, and so on. Hawken is kind of like a first-person shooter. The mechs, at least the one that I've been playing, which is this Recruit Assault, though it's kind of ridiculous looking, behaves rather nimbly, running, moving around. You don't have any kind of a torso twist in this game, like MechWarrior does, and you only have 2 weapons. In this one, for example, has a rocket launcher and an assault rifle. There are a large variety of mechs available. For example, I have this other one here, which I haven't really tried yet, and then there's several other mechs you can get from the store for either in-game cash, which is the blue, or real money, which is the orange. I don't know off the top of my head what the conversion is, as I've got some from pre-ordering and stuff like that. They do have trials, which you can pick up a mech, test drive it, just to see if you like it, that kind of thing. This one has 3 weapons. I wonder how you fire the third. Anyway, I've noticed that you essentially have your 2 weapons here. You have some sort of special ability, and then you can customize your mech. So I haven't quite unlocked the ability to change up my primary weapon yet, because I need to be level 7, I'm level 6. But you have an offensive item, which I currently have set as a machine gun turret. There's also kind of a grenade, rocket turret, EMP. Again, you unlock these with in-game or out-of-game cash. Support item, which I have a shield, some other options here. A countermeasure, which I currently have set up to battery charge, which basically means if I get hit by an EMP, it'll automatically power back up my systems. But it has a certain number of uses. You can restock, however many uses for in-game credits. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen any option for out-of-game credits. We have other internal stuff, which I believe this stuff is just passive, but I'm not high enough yet to unlock it. This is kind of what you get for leveling up. It goes all the way to level 25. This is on a per mech basis as far as I can tell. The body shop is all cosmetic. So as a result, everything costs real world money rather than being unlocked with in-game currency. So if I want to change the look of my mech, I can do that here by purchasing different, upper, middle, lower, various arms. I can change the look of my repair drone. They have a thing going on right now. Again, all this is cosmetic, doesn't actually affect the way the mech operates at all. And then, of course, the paint shop, where you can get various kinds of camo patterns, assign them to different regions, scale, all sorts of customization if you want. And then we have kind of like a talent tree system. I've been dropping my stuff into defense because I like being able to repair quickly, take less damage. I could put more stuff into offense if I wanted, into movement. But in general, I have seen that you can revert these at any time at no cost, so you can swap it out if you don't like it. And I've been told that I'm rather quiet. So if you give me a minute, I'm going to see if I can boost my microphone a little. Alright, testing new level. Okay, that really blows out the mic. Okay, that's louder. Which means I'm going to have to raise the game volume. Alright, is that better? I'm being told that I'm actually audible, which is good. So, I'm not sure if I should go back over everything that I just did, but in general, the game's pretty customizable, to some extent more customizable than MechWarrior Online, but also in other ways not quite as customizable. You certainly have more control over your look, not as many options in terms of functionality of your mech. I'm not sure what these other things on the top do. They aren't available. This is beta. This is an open beta. The game is free to play. You can feel free to go and sign up and play around with it yourself. But enough chatting. We're going to hop right into a game. So, 4 game type modes: standard deathmatch, team deathmatch, missile assault, which is probably the best equivalent would be domination. If you're familiar with that game type from a real tournament, there are 3 capture points in the map. Stand near them to capture. Once you have them, you have to hold them for a certain length of time in order to win. Siege I haven't played yet, but essentially you have to go out, grab some stuff, take it back to your base, and then kind of hold points past that. So I guess it's a little bit like one base CTF mixed with domination. I haven't played that yet. But for simplicity's sake, I'm going to hop into a team deathmatch. Reasonably small teams. Turret's probably not the best option to use in this, but I don't really have another option at the moment. I apologize if there's stutter. I'm having to bump it to windowed mode because XSplit wasn't picking up the game in full screen. Ammunition's unlimited, so you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. The rocket launcher does have some reload time. You do have some dodges. The rocket launcher does have reload. Machine gun doesn't really, but the machine gun seems to have some sort of a heal. Got lucky there and tagged it. Hitting the Q key spots an enemy unit. Of course, it will basically just put a spot marker where you're aiming. It doesn't require the enemy to be there. So, if you notice my indicator in the lower left, almost dead. So hold C, start repairing. You're of course rather vulnerable, and it takes some time to get back up. So if somebody comes upon you, you're dead, just like that. But you respawn, which is another difference from MechWarrior Online. MechWarrior Online, at least in the game types I've played, the one game type they've had so far, you basically play until you're dead. Those golden things are from killed mechs. They will repair your mech if you stand near them for a bit. A lot of guys up here. is an EMP. I'm not entirely sure how to bring my systems back up. Yeah, these guys know what they're doing, and our team does not. I include myself in that does not, because I've only played a few matches, and as evidenced by the relatively low level. The nice thing about the missile is you can't detonate it prematurely. That guy's got it. Oh, level 16. Yeah, he's played a lot. There we go. Now I feel a little better. You also notice the radar up there does become firing. Similar to Halo, the radar in Halo works, and there's items to reduce how far you're visible and increase the range that you can see other people. Dash by holding shift. That does prevent you from firing. You can side dash by tapping shift and directional key, which is what you just saw that guy do. It's great for getting out of the way of missiles and other things. I don't do it nearly as often as I should. That worked a little better. See if I can get some airsoft before they find us again. Oh. Oh, I got lucky there. So yeah, in general, I've been having fun with it. Like any multiplayer game, you're gonna get matched up against people who just kind of wipe the floor with you, and it's gonna be dependent a little bit on how good the team is. And team deathmatch is probably one of the more forgiving modes. I got stomped earlier in this assault game because the team did not know how to play. Get somebody killed behind. HUD's reasonably simple. Your health is shown in that area on the left. Circular one with the 122 on my screen. The purple, which I guess is set by kind of your own options. Next to that, the circular icon on it is what currently selected item you have, whether that's your offensive item or your defensive item. And you can change that with the mouse wheel, as shown here. Also shows me that my turret there is 3 seconds left on it. The orange dial in the center is your current level of fuel for your boost. So you'll see that going down to the dashboard. the center HUD to actually be of much use. I'm still figuring out what the various icons on it mean. I've also yet to figure out the niceties of the shield, which is that orb that you see some people popping up and which I have on my defensive right there. I don't think you can shoot through it, but I've seen some weird things that I'm not entirely sure what the limits of it are. Team seems to be holding together better, or maybe I'm just paying attention to it. Okay, note to self, back and shift does a quick turnaround, rather than dashing backwards. Lucky, this match will get me level 7 so we can take a look at what other main weapon options we have. Oh, of course, the lower left there in the green is the kind of game status hub, so my current XP, how much time's left in the match, and the current score. White is friendly. So as you can see, we're getting this bank. Turret there, scout. much over. I actually got third highest score, which is rather surprising. I also had the most deaths, which is also not terribly surprising. I suppose that's rather depressing. I guess all the assists help balance out the fact that I died so many times. So, you know, get some cash, get some XP. They do, of course, sell boosts in the game. Level 7. So let's drop out of the match. And go take a look to see what kind of options we have. Assault rifle, submachine cannon, or point D Vulcan, which is not a lot. Doesn't look like these have any costs. It's interesting. I suppose it depends on how much close range fighting I'm expecting to use. I'd rather found the assault rifle, personally, so I'll stay with that. And we get another optimization point, which we will put into... I don't know. I didn't do a lot of repairing that time. Attempted to go into... Yeah, see, there's how you can reduce your radar signature, so you don't show up on the radar quite a distance when you're firing. Not probably an issue for my mech, considering I'm going to be in combat if I'm firing. But if I had a longer range mech, that'd probably be a good thing to get. I'm just going to go with a increased repair rate. I'm tempted to try this, but I don't know how to do the turret change, so that's probably not a good idea. I'll stick with this guy. He's alright. Any particular game type you want to see? Now that you've kind of seen the basics in Team Deathmatch. Oh, we can jump right into Siege. That'll be, show how bad I am at that kind of stuff. Collect DU from an energy station, remain close, take it to your base, defend any anti-air until the battleship is launched, then defend anti-air and repeat to destroy base. I'm guessing both sides do that. Looks like we have control of the anti-air. I'm reading. Oh, we're mostly winning if I'm reading the top indicator correctly. And I did not jump far enough. These are jump pads. Pretty gamey, but fun to use. You do have jump jets by holding space. They do rely on your fuel, and they do also matter how far below the ground is. So the ground is really far below, you can't hover as high. kill a mech containing energy, you can go grab it from them. We'll stick around for the next match. That one's obviously very short. I did get a kill out of it, though. I'm not sure what the other team is waiting for. It's like nobody wants to ready up. They ready and then they don't ready. Seriously. Hit ready already. I don't know if they were worried about being outmatched. I don't think I'm a terribly armored mech, so gathering energy might not be the best thing. I'm not sure if I have to fill up entirely or not. I'm not sure what this crown is. don't see any indicator as to where my base is. It's probably that little house icon. Oh, press E. I can read? Really? Okay, so we've launched our battleship. That was rather quick. But apparently we now need to take control of the entire area to make sure that our battleship doesn't get shot down. Apparently a checkbox there just turn it out to activate or not. Probably another menu using charges. Of course, the time that I don't check it is the time that I get stuck. Yeah, that game did fast. 2 kills across our entire team. We're 6. I guess people kept leaving on our team or something. And thus the slow grind to level 8 continues.
Alright, 300 back up.
There is integrated voice chat in the game. That's the first time I've heard anyone actually use it.
Yeah, I'm launching.
So congratulations, unknown person, you are now on the internet. As if I could really call my Twitch channel on the internet. still completely healthy, so far this has completely been one-sided. I don't know if that's just the teams, or whether there's something slightly wonky about the game type that makes it difficult to keep the ship from reaching the base. I see. So our ship is there, and it's reducing the health of the base. So what we now have to do is we have to launch another one. Let's pull at the... And looks like some of the team's already on that. So let's grab our set energy. That ought to be good. Considering somebody's already back there charging. And I'm missing the whole random stuff. That scared me a little bit. Battleship launched. So now we need to hold the anti-air point. Apparently there's only one of them, which explains a few things. And it, of course, is currently surrounded by so that gauge on the left shows how many enemy versus how many friendly, and we're near the control point. So we have 3, the enemy doesn't have any, which means we're launching their ship. This is our ship. Turret again. This is the game type where turret is useful. Ship. I admit I do like the art style of these things. They want their and it's not just to attack, of course, because down their mothership. This game's a little longer, so it's showing more of the mechanics a little better. That's good. It's falling under attack now. It's not just something right, so top 3 in any of them. No kills, 4 assists, 2 deaths. So I didn't die a lot, but I didn't do much, probably because I was spending most of my time sitting there defending the anti-aircraft point. Got a good chunk of XP though. Which is enough to put me to level 8. I could swear that actually unlocked something for me, so let's drop match and take a look. Yep, off the offensive internal, brand new radiator. Negative 5% weapon heating. I can get more weapon heating, but there's cost of weapon damage. Interesting. So not big improvements, which is probably pretty good because you don't want anybody to completely overpower just because they've unlocked things that other people haven't. I'm guessing the special weapon fire rate is essentially my rocket launcher in this particular case. Oh, there's more. I need to pay attention to the scroll bar. Interesting. Nothing I'm feeling compelled to purchase at the moment, though. To get another point, I will put it into repair rate again. Back. Tempted to try this guy just to see how he is. Turret mode, huh? 4.5-star difficulty, which means you will probably suck when using this. Okay, so it's worth noting that the unlock costs here are per mech, as I have the machine gun turret unlocked on the other mech. I don't have it unlocked here. Countermeasures all come free, you just kind of pick which one you want. Obviously the restock is what costs you there because they're consumable. Oh, level 1 must come with 1, okay. Let's try it. Increased weapon damage sounds fun. And let's get this battery charge. We'll leave the offensive item empty for now, because I don't really want to spend points on this guy unless I actually like him. They certainly have very unique mech styling. One thing I'm going to need to do is figure out how to deploy this guy. Which is going to be probably not that. R maybe? Oh, special ability F. I bet that's it. Honestly, while I did get the Vanguard camo, I think it looks kind of gaudy, so I'm just going to put it back on none. Although, there. And we will do a missile assault this time. Grenade launcher and submachine gun. This will end in tears. This guy is definitely slower. is the correct key. But yes, this guy is definitely... Take me a little bit to get used to how far that grenade launcher launches.
Silent one lost.
I'm also a pretty big target in this guy, which I'm sure is a mechanic. I also do not see any friendlies, which does not make me very happy. All the points are under it. It says they're on my level. Oh, you know what I bet that is? I bet that's a radar scrambler. Creating false images. And that's me not paying attention. It is nice to see that they've used a different cockpit model for this mech. As I was a little worried with the previous mech because the cockpit model didn't seem to match up against the team face thingy that they had going on. This mech definitely takes a little bit longer getting used to. So I think it's just because of that, the way the grenade works. It does not appear to have a variable distance, so just kind of lob it. Which is good and bad. I mean, your range is consistent. That guy either was not friendly or friendly fire, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. More likely, I wasn't paying attention. Especially because our team's getting our ass handed to us. probably also means I don't want to bounce it back in my face. Yeah. We are just about to lose 88 health on our base. And they've still got two of the I'm going out there with no cover, which does not help. Maybe the next match will give you a little bit better idea as to how this stuff works. Yep, most deaths. That does not surprise me at all. Look at that, 8. And I wasn't even in the game the entire length of time. $60 XP gets me a tiny fraction of a level. And everybody on my team is leaving. And they got 30, I don't particularly blame them. And they only got 29. One of our guys must have suicided. I will say one thing that does, and well, I guess I'll have to check it out in a second. I have not seen an option to use the mech bay or whatever you call it when you're actually in a game. We'll see soon enough. Yeah, no actual option to switch up your stuff while in a game, which is slightly annoying. But I'll put the battery charge on, so we'll see how that goes. See if that helps improve. last longer, but considering it feels slower, that's probably necessary. I do like all the animation fiddly bits this game has. Though they probably could have done something a little better than just have them disappear. Is falling damage in the game, but you can fire your jump jets right before you hit the ground to help break that. Basically make me immune to EMPs, at least recover within about a second or two. Say that one thing this game does a lot better than MechWarrior Online is the death animations. Because in MechWarrior, you just kind of fall over. Whereas in this one, you have a little secondary explosion that kind of reduces your mech to its frame. Which was a little disappointing after MechWarrior 4, where you had kind of a mini nuclear explosion, which was representing kind of. It also was rather nice because that would have a chance to damage you too close to it. So you just more brawly mech types and be careful if you're too close to it. If you killed it, would get hurt themselves. I do not think that happens in this game. I certainly have not seen any damage taken from a secondary explosion. That is something that I'd like to see in MechWarrior. The other advantage that this game has over MechWarrior Online is the UI is far better. I'm not entirely sure who did MechWarrior's Online scene. Well, it just needs to get done. Suddenly we have all 3 points, which has me incredibly worried. I'm guessing that this is actually supposed to recover at the cost of you still have both weapons. But I'm guessing in return for reducing my speed, I get a lot better armor out of it. I guess I just repeated myself. That guy had on and survived. And I've almost killed that guy. I wonder if it's directional, because the armor does visually go down in front of your mech. So I'm Based on that, I'm going to say that yes, it's actually less armor in the back. This is actually turning out to be a reasonably close game. Though that could be mitigated by detonating the grenades mid-air, which is something that I believe this guy can do. Yep. They've still got a slight lead on us. We just have to hold 2 points at a time. So he's coming back here. Retrospect, the submachine gun should they play mech? Having a hard time, control bursts. The assault rifle's supposed to have a long range. Half their strength, and we are not taking back any points. They kind of got their shit back together. Doesn't help when I go out on my own. I am not helping matters. I am not a team player. I'm sure that will reflect in my score at the end of the match. To be able to capture and hold all 3 points in order for us to have a chance at winning. I'm going to guess that we cannot withstand 2 points or a single point to fire. Certainly not 3, as we're going to use, yeah. No, we've lost this. I don't think we can capture all 3 points back in time. Another hit or 2 and our base will be down. Yep, there it goes. Still, reasonably close. I'm on top with most deaths. 10 deaths, 11 assists, 3 kills, which isn't terribly bad. 3rd overall on team, probably due to the large number of assists. And I did upgrade my cupcake. So let's take a quick look at what we get out of that. The weapons do seem to upgrade as well. As you may have noticed, there was a +1 on my submachine cannon, so it's level 1 now. I'm not sure what gets them XP. I wondered if it's just hitting with them or just using them or what. Anyway, let's see. So, repair charge. Interesting. I probably could have used that a little more often. I do not have enough points. Again, I don't really want to spend more points on this, but I will. I don't need to buy any more uses just yet. Oh, I see. It reduces the spread on the... Oh, I wonder then if the weapon level is... This is a faint icon right here of the grenade launcher, so that maybe grenade launcher upgrades to level 1 there? Don't know, because this is -5% spread on the submachine gun. Anyway, sure. This one I might almost want to do like decreasing damage because he's pretty tanky, so I think I'm going to take some points over here, increase my survivability. And what I might want to do, yeah, let's go back, and we're going to put you, while this is nice, I'm going to actually try to put some more stuff into offense. Signature, fire rate, I think we'll do fire rate, because this guy isn't particularly stealthy in the beginning. Damage by items. I use that turret, but decreased heating is good. So we'll take that. Does this bar increase if I do? Yep. Okay, so that's not particularly picky. You can put as many points as you want in any particular tier. Anyway, that's Hawken. So I think I'll stop there. Kind of seeing a couple different mechs, the various game types, and get a feel for how the game plays. If you want to go play it yourself, the web address is www.playhawken.com. That's PLAYHAWKEN. And give it a shot. Thank you for watching.